Let's go, episódio 5. O estado dando a imagem certinho. Thank you everybody that's on stream. Obrigado a todos que estão na stream. Ok. Chat aberto. Ver se não tá bugado o áudio. Alô, 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 alô. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Chat aberto. Ver se não tá bugado o áudio. Alô, 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 alô. Bom. Espadinha. Tá só ir pro pântano. As missões secundárias. Secondary missions. O negócio de secondary missions. Deixa eu ver se eu deixei ativado aqui. Aqui. Você vai ter que abrir de novo, mas. De boa.
Regardez où vous allez.
Não é bonito o gráfico.
Attention.
Atenção.
Aïe.
Aqui. Só ir pra lá. Manda um vasinho de flor.
Aïe.
You, me, who, me. Apesar dos problemas de saúde de seu pai, Aveline continua sua busca pelo homem chamado Vasquez. No final do episódio 4 eu tinha feito isso, mas depois não salvou. Mas tudo bem, pelo menos eu até achei um baú antes ali. Vamos pagar esse cara aqui pra... Ah não, é só os abastecimentos. Thanks, boy. É. No tronco. Página diária. No cemetery. Tem que ler as páginas. Eu acho que daí é um ovo de crocodilo. Acho que bugou o crocodilo aqui. Ou não. É minha arma, quer dar um tiro no crocodilo. Uma espadada pelas costas. Ah, esqueci que tem que... Tá no menu de interação. Que... Ok. Vamos pra cá com os mediais. Os mediais. Quem és tu? Fornecendo a revolução. Ajude os espanhóis a reabastecer os rebeldes. Uma lida no chat. Solta, pig. Let's hop on the mission.
Aveline! Who is this?
George, a friend. We have a situation I'm hoping you'll help with.
Aveline, a friend of yours is a friend of ours. But we've got a situation of our own brewing.
Our Spanish friends want us to hand these supplies over to some, how do you say, patriot, at the edge of the swamp.
Patriots.
Well, you know, from the north. Rebellion, upheaval, etc.
A business opportunity by any other name. But for some reason, the Spanish soldiers keep trying to steal the supplies back.
This sounds awfully familiar. You don't think...
Oh, I try never to think.
Suppose George and I
try
were to
never
help
to
you with your rogue Spanish soldier problem. Would your patriot friends escort him north?
If they want more supplies, they'll accept.
Good. Let's go.
Se quiserem mais suprimentos, eu vou aceitar.
We're under attack! There's an outpost up ahead. Clear it before they see us.
Não, mano, eu nunca saí daqui, cara. Dá tempo de pegar a folha.
Which way did she go?
Nem sabe.
Don't do with people like you.
tem, mano. Esse tronco aqui acaba. Bora.
Just one last outpost up ahead. They're going to kill us.
Bem na hora que atira.
Ahoy!
Upton.
Hopton.
Hopton.
Enchanté.
Enchanté.
These are the goods?
Everything the gouverneur promised. And a few bonus items from your friends in the bayou.
Excellent. You weren't detected, I hope?
Not by any who still breathes. Monsieur Hopton,
Nobody who still
how secret
breathes.
is your arrangement with our Spanish gouverneur?
Oh, secret.
Any fool can see the Spanish want to keep the English out of their territory.
Any sense why Spanish soldiers would be shooting at us?
We did meet one man who didn't seem so keen on the arrangement. Contrary fellow. Vasquez, I think was his name?
The company man is here.
The what man?
Monsieur Hopton, if you want your supplies to make it out of La Louisiane, additional security would be wise. May I suggest George accompany you?
Certainly. If he's willing to fight, the Patriot cause will be glad to have him.
I will fight for you, sir. Over any cause.
Be careful, Monsieur Hopton. I hope to see you again. Monsieur Roussillon and I value your business.
I will. The, Patriots value your support.
Pior que eu não vi nenhum barco ali por perto. Mas agora keep going. Continuar andando. Voltar pra New Orleans. Vamos pegar direto aqui. So, goodbye and good riddance. Meu Deus, parece que quer me jogar pra treta com o animal. Ok. Nadar ao redor. Man, fuck that man. That's crazy, man. Olha lá. Lua cheia. Lua cheia no Bayou. Lua cheia no Bayou. I go up, thank you. Please and thank you. Eu esqueci que esse cara é. Apertei E nele. Tem que matar, será ele? Será-se? Moeda dos assassinos. Tem que matar ele então. parecia ser alguém de, sei lá, contratar. Mas não tinha nenhuma fala, então era só isso mesmo, matar. Esse daqui tá brilhando, então acho que eles que são realmente os merchan e as outras coisas. Cool.
Regardez où vous allez.
Eu não sei se eu peguei esse. Arriba. Ué. Não sobe aí não. Deve ser alguma coisa de pular nesses outros, daí pular pra lá. Não. Isso daqui. Embaixo ou em cima, não lembro agora. Thousand 500. Agora é só voltar. Você é esperto, mano. Os caras não colocam uma canoa aqui pra nós poder vazar. Tá lá pertinho. Mais horas de gameplay. Acho que eu vou usar o remédio pra ela ali, rapidão. Agora vai ser difícil que o NPC dentro da água. Eu vou te salvar. Eu vou te salvar. É, Ubisoft. Vai falar que é culpa do player. A culpa é sua por ter nocauteado o NPC na água. Going back to New Orleans. Nossa, tô com 23.800. Pera aí, deixa eu ler. Tá big.
Cette fille a perdu la raison.
A message from Erudito.
Como assim? A message from Erudito.
I know the truth. Let me show you the unedited version.
Ah, é, daquele negócio das missões lá. Me dá a rua.
Small gesture. Hardly enough. I can offer them a wage, but what good is money without freedom?
One day, it will come. Or you will make it. I know it.
And in the meantime, what? I should congratulate myself while every day they face abuse, or worse? The Templars will never allow slaves to be free. They keep even the rich in bondage. Though most people would never suspect. Gerald, if my father hadn't freed my mother, I'd be in the same predicament.
But he did.
I still owe them better.
Subir e fazer a missão dele agora.
Aveline.
Gerald, he is back. Vasquez, the company man. Have any of your informants seen him?
No.
Have any?
Aveline, since last week I have lost 2 of my men. Killed. Poison.
This is his work. I must find him.
Perhaps he will attend the Capitain's ball this evening. Shall I confirm your attendance?
Oui. Thank you, Gerald.
And, Aveline, you will need someone to accompany you. I don't suppose...
Gerald, are you asking to accompany me?
Well... Oui. For, blending purposes, I believe it would be best. Strictly business, of course.
Of course. But not too strict, I hope.
Not too strict, I hope.
Revolution! What a noble concept.
Of course, war is always good for business.
Particularly a war that's not in our territory. The good Spanish governor provides the goods. I relay them to my associates in the bayou. And they handle the transfer.
Completely bloodless.
For me. Ah, Aveline, lovely as ever. How does your father fare?
Stubborn as always.
I look forward to seeing him on his feet soon. You must allow me one dance, that I may showcase your grace in your father's stead.
That is very kind, Monsieur de Saint-Maxin. And if you could perhaps waltz me by your esteemed associate in the blue cravat, I have a business opportunity I'd like to put before him.
Aveline, always so serious. Nothing like my daughter Marie-Félicité.
Nada como minha filha aí. Oh, cross.
Beneath the uniform, he is no true military man, I assure you.
Twice, recruiters have approached me, claiming to offer me promotion if I'll serve in his secret unit. But I don't trust it, no, senor.
Good man. We could use more young men like you, with a head on their shoulders. Good evening, senorita. You look familiar. Were you at the governor's dinner party last week? I'm so sorry, I don't remember your name.
Perfectly understandable for a man with such important affairs as yours, Capitan. Thank goodness for your service in the colony.
The thanks is all mine, señorita. Will you allow me to express it with a dance?
Why, certainly, Capitan.
I should warn you to be careful, señorita. Even here at this delightful party, danger is present. All soldiers are not what they appear. We were just discussing a terrible man.
How scandalous! Is he here tonight?
He is, at this moment, seated at a secluded table.
Until the gavotte, Capitan.
I shall think of nothing else.
Who do you think I should marry?
Whichever of us is the best dancer.
You would have me dance with all of you? I shall be exhausted.
Please, señorita, allow me to save you the trouble. You need only dance with me.
Marie Félicité. I thought the de Saint-Maxent girls only had eyes for governors.
Now who is this?
Señorita, give us your name, that we may know how to address the fairest woman at the ball.
Fair? I think not. But still, your complexion is beguiling. Please, señorita, allow me to complete your dance card.
I'm afraid it's already full.
That is simply her way. Have you heard? She prefers her father's warehouse to tea parties. Never calls on any of us. And her complexion? Of course she is a dear friend of the family, but her mother? It is shocking.
Use a visão de águia para localizar Vasquez. Visão de águia é V. Não, primeira. Fale com Vasquez. Finalmente achamos.
Señorita.
Why, I do believe the minuet is the next dance, Senor Vasquez.
Sí.
Sí, sí. Uma dancinha.
Can we retire somewhere private to discuss it?
Sí. Lead the way.
Tem uns malucos ali. Casal. Tem que dar pra ver a festa. Tá quase não me seguindo mais. Aí, Vasquez.
Good night, company man.
Homem da companhia.
Company man. No. You are mistaken.
What?
Futile murder. A beautiful death. She will make you suffer.
Madeleine,
Aveline,
I did not know you were attending.
I came only to find you. How could you? A ball with your father on his deathbed. Save your words. It is too late. He is gone.
Papa! No.
I am so sorry. But you had to know with your circumstances that he could not leave you anything. Of course, my house remains open to you.
I care not about his will. Only that he has gone.
His business is in my name, but I consider it yours. The law has no place between us.
A última dança, The Last Dance. Ok. Tem que saber quantos por cento que completa tipo cada missão. Os 2%.
Je me demande d'où elle sort tout son argent.
Although the reconstruction of our network has required an investment of several years, the help of our American friends means we can now reach further than before. One of our newest informants sends word of a loyalist in New York who might, with a little pressure, unmask the company man. Please, go to New York and find your brother Connor. I have enlisted his help in locating Officer Davidson of Lord Dunmore's Ethiopian regiment.
Encontrar o seu irmão Connor? Como assim? Não ganhou outra roupa. Encontre Connor. Que legal.
Connor? I'm Aveline de Grandpré, your brother from New Orleans.
Yes. Achilles told me you would come.
I seek a loyalist, Officer Davidson, of Lord Dunmore's Ethiopian regiment.
That regiment passed through here. Look at the destruction they left. Their trail leads this way. We will follow them carefully.
Over there, through the trees.
A trap! Keep after the sentry. I will hold off these men.
Gosto ele lutando contra os caras. Valeu, Connor. Conor McGregor. Que ele é o protagonista do Assassin's Creed 3. Já zerei, mas ainda não no canal. Ué? Aí você tirou. Então tem que pegar ele antes de ele chegar ali. Beleza.
Over there, through the trees.
A trap. Keep after the sentry. I will hold off these men.
Mas valeu a pena. Agora vai.
Unhand me!
One chance to keep your life. Where is Davidson?
Who?
Come on, time's up.
He's in the fort.
That was easy. Why is it you call yourselves loyalists again?
Easier to be loyal in the safety of the fort than out in the snow with a knife to your neck.
Run home, now. And don't let me see you again. You won't be able to run then.
Yes, ma'am.
To the fort!
We climb.
Teach you a lesson.
Beleza. A lâmina oculta faz o trabalho bom ali. Nossa, tem que fazer outro parkour maluco aqui.
Can you get across?
Can you get across, neighbors? Neighbors. Não sei onde que ela se segura ou não. Soltar-se virada pra casa. Não, ela não pega ali. Acho que tem que só soltar daqui pra cá. Boa. Eu pensei inicialmente. Tem que subir. Ah, tem que derrubar pra ele passar. Ele não tem um chicote. Meh.
I'll wipe that smirk off your face.
Quando eu queria roubar minha kill. Not today, Connor.
Can you find a way in? I will go around and divert attention.
Nossa, onde que eu vou subir nisso? Ela quase pula, na verdade. Só que não. Esse pulo aí é difícil de fazer, cara. Subir nessa árvore, será? Essa missão aqui tá muito difícil, cara. Pula o muro do forte. Como assim? Eu só chegar ali e vou pular, tipo, do nada. Nem tem nenhum galho ali perto pra tipo. Acho que tem que vir aqui do topo do morro. Talvez. Ah, ele parecia que ele ia subir no negócio da árvore. Nossa, cara, essa parte que eu não sei mesmo. Bugou. Tá lá do outro lado, porque aqui não tem como subir, cara. Nem. Ó, aqui tem um negócio que parece querer levar pra lá. O que eu vou querer fazer aqui? Nossa, cara, que adivinha que tem que fazer? Desse outro lado aqui. Ah, mas tem umas árvores pelo menos aqui. Sério, cara. O cara tem que procurar um negócio aqui atrás. Quase procurar no Google pra conseguir. Mata esses caras ali. Como assim? Os caras são resistentes a veneno? Caramba. Ah. Tem delay pros caras dormir. Ou morrer envenenado. Esse daqui não é sonífero não. Vamos falar dormir pra ficar melhor. Como que o cara me viu, mano? Nossa, eu tô todo mundo. Nossa,
You want to fight? I am so terrified.
acho que eu consigo matar todos vocês.
Halt! Now we've got you.
Não apareceu o bagulho pra bater nele. Ah, acertou o amigo dele. Foi bom. Vamos agora com suas faquinhas. Ah, não morre, cara. Resistente. Ok. Preciso pegar outra. Muita gente. Ela saiu do bagulho, tava dando certo. Do nada os caras não sabem mais que eu tô aqui, isso é bom. Ó, eu com os controles. Olha os controles, eu quero vir aqui, ó. Obrigado. Ah. Nada a ver, cara. É que não funciona o negócio do cara. Tem uns deles que tanca 2, então, entendi.
What? George?
Alguns
Is it you?
deles tancam 2.
Officer Davidson, if you would kindly pay me the respect my rank commands.
Fighting for the British? And working for my enemy who would enslave you? I'll say something's rank.
Ha! The Loyalists have guaranteed my freedom. I will fight for it and win it for myself. Meanwhile, the slaves and the poor are targets in New Orleans, and you play the hero in New York. Who do you serve? And do you really think yourself free? Charity should begin at himself, Miss AVELINE.
I will wipe that smirk off your face!
Foi mexer com a AVELINE, dá nisso.
I had hoped it would not come to this. Now, in death, eternal freedom.
You mock me. I chose my destiny. That is real freedom. Perhaps one day you will know it too.
Who is the company man?
The answer has been in your own backyard all along. Just open your eyes.
Okay.
Did you find what you sought?
Oui. And much that I didn't. Connor, are you always certain in the means and ways of the Brotherhood?
I trust my own hands.
Of course.
Travel safely.
It's the arrival that concerns me.
Then you are on the right path.
Then you're on the right path. Yeah. Makes sense, makes sense. Mas como é que eu saio daqui? Pra lá também. Nota de memória do nome de George Davidson deu pistas quanto à identidade do homem da companhia. Com o coração pesado, AVELINE volta para casa. A verdade descoberta, a conclusão lógica aguarda. Aí sim.
discover what they did not want you to see. You know they are lying to you.
Oh! Hey! Oh!
Elle devrait avoir honte.
This week, the Funko drama got stranger. We'll discuss. Plus, how close are we to PS3 emulation on the Raspberry Pi? Trick question, it's already here. And what does Valve have cooking up for tonight's Game Awards? Maybe some new hardware? Who knows? We'll talk about all of this and more today. That's right, it's Steam Deck and Linux gaming news time. So on Monday, I made a video about how Funko, the useless, wasteful vinyl figurine company, yeah, Funko, how they took down itch.io for a few hours by using a terrible AI. Yeah, so Itch's owner, Leif Corcoran, complained about this on Blue Sky and on Twitter, and there was a rally of fans around the company. Well, Funko didn't take too kindly to this. Someone from Funko apparently found Leif's mother's phone number, and they gave her a call and complained, quote, "This is not a joke. Funko just called my mom. Got a strange call from a company about accusatory statements on your social media account. Call me." I could just imagine my mom doing that. That seems like a form of intimidation to me, so what kind of sicko would do that? Funko, that's who. Now, for what it's worth, Funko issued a statement about the situation, and we'll read that. At Funko, we hold a deep respect and appreciation for indie games, indie gamers, and indie developers. We're fans of fans, and we love the creativity and passion that define the indie gaming community. Recently, one of our brand protection partners identified a page at itch.io imitating the Funko Fusion development website. A takedown request was issued to address the specific page. Funko did not request a takedown of the itch.io platform, and we're happy the site was back up by this morning. We have reached out to itch.io to engage with them on this issue, and we deeply appreciate the understanding of the gaming community as the details are determined. Thank you for sharing our passion for creativity. Not an ounce of sincerity or humility in that post. I mean, in fact, there's not an acknowledgement of wrongdoing or even a simple apology. This was spin and a bad attempt at it. They didn't issue a takedown. No. According to the reader's context on Twitter, quote, "The takedown request in question was a fraud and phishing report to the registrar instead of the more usual DMCA request, according to the person who runs Itch." So what does Leif have to say about all this? Well, quote, "From what I can tell, some person made a fan page for an existing Funko Pop video game, Funko Fusion, with links to the official site and screenshots of the game. The Brand Shield software, the AI in question, is probably instructed to eradicate all unauthorized uses of their trademark. So they sent reports independently to our host and registrar claiming that there was fraud and phishing going on, likely to cause escalation instead of doing the expected DMCA / and the Old Unreal project." Do you remember that? Old Unreal is the project that works to keep the classic Unreal Tournament up to date and running well on modern systems. While Old Unreal could legally distribute their own code and patches, they couldn't legally distribute copies of Unreal Tournament. But back in November, they made a splash by pointing Old Unreal players to archive.org's UT99 ISOs. And Epic actually did something cool for once and said, "Hey, yeah, that's fine. We're not selling it, so we're okay with you guys downloading it for free." Well, this week, Epic created a new page on their site to coincide with the release of Unreal Tournament's episode of Amazon's Secret Level. Now, this page is a love letter to Unreal Tournament. Quote, "Before we were known for Fortnite, gag, you might have known us for another game, the one that started it all. Between 1998 and 2010, we released 9 titles in the Unreal franchise, including Unreal Tournament. The rest is, history. While Unreal Tournament is no longer in development by Epic Games, servers for some versions of UT are still active thanks to a devoted community of developers and fans who provide patches and maintenance. We want to thank the community at oldunreal.com for their continued support in keeping the legacy alive." Now, on this page, you can scroll through the history of the Unreal Tournament franchise, from the original 1998 Unreal to UT99, Unreal Tournament 2003, Unreal Championship, Unreal Tournament 2004, and beyond. They even go and mention the Unreal Tournament Alpha, and if we look at this logo and scroll back up to the top here, you can see that this logo here is the one representing the entire Unreal franchise, even though it's from the canceled 2014 reboot. I just find that a little bit of a weird decision. Anyway, despite the fact that Epic Games is a contemptible organization today, it's still possible for them to do cool things. I mean, greenlighting the free and unrestricted distribution of old, out-of-print, commercially unavailable software, I think that that's worthy of a slight head nod of approval. All right, now it's time for Deals of the Week, the segment where we highlight the bundles and sales that will help you grow your library of games. This week, we've got two to mention. The Raw Fury bundle from Humble is here, and there are 11 games on offer for $15, and every single one of them is deck verified. We've got Domekeeper Deluxe, we've got Sklad, we've got Snufkin, Melody of Moomin Valley. I had to double check and make sure that I didn't typo that, Moomin Valley. We have Mr. Sun's Hatbox, Sable, Kingdom 80s, Norco, Kingdom 2 Crowns, Star Renegades, Pizza Possum, and Friends vs. Friends. This is a hell of a bundle, and I think I'm going to be picking this one up, as Domekeeper has been on my radar for quite a while. Then there are a few exciting deals over on GOG, including Disco Elysium, which is 75% off. Then there's Witcher 3, which is 80% off, and Tomb Raider Game of the Year, which is 85% off. And there's a ton more on sale over on GOG. You can use any of my affiliate links below to help support this show, at no additional cost to you. And if you use my links, thank you. So you might know that Valve has been selling refurbished LCD Steam Decks for a while now, and that's pretty cool because you can get a good deal on some quality hardware that's been, refurbished with maybe a few slight cosmetic imperfections, but definitely worth the money. But if you live in North America anyway, the LCD models are completely sold out at this point. But that's okay because they've just rolled out both OLED models. And this is awesome because it means that people will be able to get the improved Steam Deck hardware for less. The refurbished 512 model is $439, with the 1 terabyte being $519. And that's cool because the refurbished 1 terabyte model is now less than a new 512 gigabyte model. Valve's certification process on these is pretty stringent, too. Quote, each certified refurbished Steam Deck has been thoroughly tested to the same high standards of our retail units. Every device goes through a complete factory reset, software update, and an extensive examination involving over 100 tests at one of Valve's facilities. Among the tests are all controller inputs, the audio system, the screen, and internals. Battery health is also assessed to ensure proper functionality and longevity. All refurbished units meet or even exceed the performance standard of a new retail unit. Although they may have minor cosmetic blemishes, they provide a reliable, high-quality gaming experience at a low cost. So, just in time for Christmas, you can pick up a refurbished Steam Deck OLED for your kids, or let's be honest, for yourself. And get a good deal on it, too. So, PlayStation 3 emulation. RPCS 3, it's one of my favorite topics on this channel. And you know what? They've released a new ARM64 build. These new builds are compatible with the Raspberry Pi 5 and Apple Silicon. This is huge news, and while I have no doubt that Apple Silicon will be able to play PS3 games at a terrific frame rate, the Pi 5? It's true. It seems like a lot of folks were skeptical, but guess what? I mean, they've actually done this. The official RPCS 3 YouTube channel actually has a video showing off some of the gameplay of the Raspberry Pi 5. And it is pretty impressive, while also being decidedly low resolution and lacking anti-aliasing. It is truly impressive to see a Raspberry Pi, of all things, able to emulate a PlayStation 3, let alone be fast and accurate enough to do so for a rhythm game. I mean, look at this. Like, it doesn't look terrific, but it's definitely playable. Now, this will require at least 8 gigabytes of RAM and OpenGL 4.3 or Vulkan compatible drivers. Now, this really does bode well for any potential ARM-based hardware from Valve in the future, which there are hints of that in the pipeline, and you can watch my video about a potential ARM-powered Steam Deck up here. But you know what? Speaking of future hardware, so last Friday, Reddit user Coolbo3K spotted a change to the SteamOS kernel, and it's a doozy. This commit is titled Updating CEC Endpoint for Fremont. CEC in this case stands for Consumer Electronics Control, and it's the protocol that lets your TV control HDMI devices and vice versa. It's why you can turn on your PlayStation 4 and it'll automatically turn on your TV for you. Or how you can use something like your TV's native remote to control your Steam Deck if it's plugged in via a compatible dock. But what is this Fremont that they're speaking of? Well, Brad Lynch, notorious
over. By the time I come back, the room better be ready. Okay. And it better be good. Don't my room, bro. I'll be back.
This room is actually massive, but it needs a lot of work. And his entire gaming setup is broken. But that's why he called us. We're gonna be fixing everything inside of this room. First things first, I think we're gonna have to remove Speed's bed so we can actually play soccer in here. This room has so much potential for a giant soccer field, it's gonna look insane in here. We're gonna start off by building a custom wooden frame for this wall, and we'll add a hidden entrance right there. We're lifting our first wall in place.
You're considered one of the best guitar players in the world.
No.
Well, one of the best in this studio, anyway.
How about one of the best sitting in this chair? How about
Yeah. Do you have to practice every day the way a violinist does? I mean, if you're not working, say you're off in England and you're just taking off
I like
a couple
to,
months, do you have to keep shape every day?
Yeah, well, I like to play to myself in like in the room or before we go on stage or something like this, or whenever I feel like, whenever I feel down or depressed or whatever, I just go on and play. And I can't practice those. It's always constantly, what do you call it, like a jam, It's hard for me to remember any notes because I'm constantly trying to create other things. That's why I make a lot of mistakes.
Do you read music?
No, not at all.
No. You're considered one of the best guitar players in the world.
No.
And you still good. Nigga, I got shit to do. I gotta do an interview with Tom Brady and motherfucking Bill Belichick at 9 in the morning.
That ass.
Straight up. Then I gotta do the voice right after that. Then I gotta fly to Nashville so I can fuck with Jelly Roll. Doing a little something with Cuz on stage tomorrow. I'm like you, nigga. I'm bopping and popping.
And you still good.
Nigga, I got shit to do. I gotta do an interview with Tom Brady and motherfucking Bill Belichick at 9 in the morning.
Na tela certa, beleza. Bora pra missão.
Aveline, what a pleasant surprise. I trust you had a safe journey?
Safety? Ha! What a quaint concept.
Aveline, are you well?
You may quit your maternal act, company man. I'm well aware of your true identity.
Oh, Aveline, do not be so angry. Do you think that I do not know where you go when you climb through your window to the rooftops at night? How you played the dainty daughter to your doting father? How you pretend to blend with slaves of all people? As if you could conceal your true self from me. My dear, sweet stepdaughter, you are alive today because I needed you. Because I still need you.
For what?
Sit down.
Oh, she got a gun.
Stop right there!
A little late for that, don't you think? My men will kill you. Then what will be left of your precious brotherhood? At ease. Look at us. So sad. How many years have we worked together for the slaves?
You kept them enslaved, on your own terms, out of sight for your ill gain.
You ended that, as was my intention. Monsieur de Ferrer had different ideas. He perverted my peaceful colony into something ugly. You had to kill him. I owe you gratitude.
I don't believe you.
Aveline, I love you. I raised you as my own. I was unable to bear children, but you brought light to my life.
My whole life you lied to me.
I am sorry. It was necessary. A mother's duty is to protect. But look at me now in the light of truth. You, who know so well the pain of a life lived in secret, shrouding your power in petticoats and lace, pretending obedience to men who deny you the right to your own abilities. Am I really so strange to you? I needed you to quash the terrorist elements in my organization. I need you still. I cannot let the assassins waste your talents. You are too valuable to me.
As a tool to manipulate?
I know you have been frustrated. Agate.
I disobeyed. De Ferrer would still live if he had his way.
You see, your aims match mine. Join me, Aveline. Finish what you started.
Agate.
Ela
The
viajou pro
student
pântano, legal.
returns. Why? What use have you suddenly found for old Agate?
I have discovered the identity of the company man.
What? Did you not kill him years ago?
That was not the company man.
You ignored my warning, and now you see your error.
It was your responsibility to know as much as mine, Agate. I was a child when you brought me into the Brotherhood and made me an assassin. You pretended to protect me, to root out the enemy. And all along, my own stepmother, Madeleine, was the company man.
Iniquity runs in the family.
Agate, stop! Recover your senses! No! It cannot be! Agate! What have you done to me?
The Order is the future.
Who? What?
The locket you wear. I know it well.
But you...
Does your conscience attack you?
Agate! Stop!
That day, when the sailors attacked you, I should not have intervened. I thought you had the spirit of a warrior, like your mother. But you only take after your father, that waxy, pale slave master.
You have no right!
Our aims must not be so different.
illusion.
Is an illusion.
No. A poisonous deception. Nothing more.
Just open your
Atacado
eyes.
pelo fantasma. Tem que trocar de arma. Oh. Okay. Aqui. Isso.
Agate, it doesn't have to be like this. The shards of the Chichen Itza disc. Work with me. Tell me what they are for.
I told you never to speak to me of that! The knowledge, it will destroy us all!
And without it, we will continue to stumble blindly towards what?
Not towards. Away! Put it from your mind!
Agora é ele.
Mentor, do not force my hand. The Agate who trained me is a man of truth and courage. I know he still lives within you. Let him out again.
Oh. What have I wrought? I should have stayed with your mother. You should have been my child. Raised as a daughter. Not twisted into this monster.
Go now, Agate. Run. And promise never to return.
You would bid me a coward's slow, pointless death? As you did Ulloa? I will not live with the dishonor!
Agate! No!
Fracasso de Agate como assassino e sua falta de confiança em Aveline a deixa completamente à deriva. Ela retorna a Madeline pronta para abraçar a causa de sua madrasta. Xiii.
I have done as you asked. He is dead.
And the disc? Do you swear to uphold the principles of our order and all that for which we stand?
I do.
To never share our secrets nor divulge the true nature of our work?
I do.
And to do so from now until death, whatever the cost?
I do.
Then I welcome you into our arms, sister. Together we shall usher in the dawn of a new world. One in which our hands will ensure that all things find their proper place. My daughter, you are one of us now. May the Father of Understanding guide us.
May the Father of Understanding guide us.
Ok. Agora sim tá terminando o game. Top. Top of the line. Topo de linha. Se aparecer alguma coisa agora no final, outra cutscene, ou só vai sobrar as missões secundárias? No ânimo agora. Curti. Próximo Assassin's que nós vamos jogar depois desse daqui vai ser o 1. E daí temos que terminar de zerar o Origins. Mas esse daqui eu daria uma nota 6.5, 7 assim, 7.5 por aí no máximo. Mas é um jogo legalzinho. Completa a história do 3, mas não tipo, nossa, não completar de nada, o Connor só vem ajudar ela na missão dela. Mas ele aparece. Eu joguei o 3, é legal, então tem que jogar o 3 Remaster aí no canal. Assassine o cidadão, hein? Esse é o cidadão, hein?
It does not work! Why can't I understand? It cannot be. I refuse to believe it. All these wasted years, a lifetime of sacrifice, and... We have all the pieces, I am certain of it. Unless...
Errado, cara. Jogou no cara aqui. Até ela se pode. Quisesse bater nela agora, mas eu vou trocar de arma agora. Pera aí. Ah, ela tem aquela habilidadezinha. Nossa, anos que eu não uso ela. Não preciso, é mais divertido só bater normal. Merecido.
Why? You can blame Chichen Itza and De Ferrer, but I see through you.
My daughter. No.
Daughter? Only two people can call me that. You banished one and sacrificed the other. Foxglove. You killed my father with your care and your tonic. Why? Because he never truly loved you? And Jeanne? My mother? You stole her child, sent her away. You kept her enslaved even after my father had freed her. And now you attempt to return me to that fate.
In the service of humanity. In work. The purpose for which you were created. We were created. The highest purpose.
I will not serve you.
No!
Por que apareceu os créditos lá, né? Se tinha essa última missão.
There will be great sacrifice. Great sorrow to end the enslavement of the human race.
Now is the time to claim our freedom. Are you with us?
I am.
Eve will lead us.
Eve will lead us.
It is done.
Agora sim, it is done. Legal. Agora o jogo tá terminado. Só secundárias, umas missões secundárias do mapa de assassinato, essas paradinhas. Coletável, né? Falta esse negócio, mas eu não coleto, eu só gosto de ver a história mesmo do game assim. Por muitos motivos. Que são zerar rápido e não pegar todos os coletáveis, só os que eu consigo pegar enquanto eu tô fazendo as missões da história. Então let's go, obrigadão aí quem pôde assistir. O que mais que... Deixa que eu tô procurando. Statistics. Daqui a pouco vai ter o Game Awards, espero que façam aí um anúncio da trailerzinha, né? O anúncio do trailer. Já começou, já. Então, daquele jeito, valeu todo mundo. A nota do game aí é 6.5, 7, vale a pena, baratinho na loja aí. E daquele jeito, obrigado a todos e valeu, até a próxima live, até o próximo vídeo. Próxima live, próximo vídeo. Ok, olha só.